Boom! Welcome back to the Friday Five. I want you to put up the big 10 because this is episode 10. Who would have thought we'd ever made it? But we did it. I have to say thank you for the love, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or our blog. Wherever you're finding the Friday Five, thank you. Thank you for watching. It's why we do it. It's why we take, a little bit of time every Friday to answer nonprofit leaders' questions and challenges from around the world. What is your biggest marketing challenge at your nonprofit? If you're new to the show, we hit a timer here in 1 second for 5 minutes. We answer as many challenges as we can. And just keep this conversation going of how we can take our nonprofits marketing and fundraising efforts to the next level and how we can use the digital space to do that. So that's the purpose of the show. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the show, be sure to subscribe, get notified next week when we launch. And without further ado, I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes and we're gonna get into it. So let's go, here we go. All right, first challenge is from Jonathan from the Lake Family Resource Center. Biggest digital marketing challenge is I've recently been asked to take on some responsibilities with regards to social media and increasing our visibility. I'm new to this and found your Facebook page through the Community Boost website. First, welcome Jonathan. Welcome to the Digital Marketing for Nonprofits Facebook group. Please ask as many questions. We'll give you feedback. Our team will personally chime in as needed. And we always do our best to answer. And you can always tag me if you're not getting a response. I'm there to help. And so you're new to the game and joining your org. And I was just taking a look. It looks like your org is also a bit new to digital overall. And with that, you have to kind of focus on key bites, key initiatives that are most important. And you got to just sprint on them, get them done. Candidly, I think there's some really affordable ways to upgrade your website and give it a facelift, whether it's WordPress or Squarespace. Building a website today is not about building the next Statue of Liberty and it's perfect. It's about just getting it up and consistently evolving it, improving it, and a lot of those platforms can be empowering to do that once you get that done. From there, you want to think about your audience and just double down with limited resources on the platform that makes the most sense, where their attention is at, whether that's Facebook or LinkedIn. And from there, just keep learning. Tons of podcasts. They're typically the most up-to-date content, and you just gotta stay scrappy and keep testing, keep moving fast, keep rocking, Jonathan. Okay, next challenge is from Nikki Roth from Jewish Colorado. Biggest digital marketing challenges. I'm the only person on the digital marketing team, so my biggest challenge is maximizing my time on efforts that actually have results. First, you're not alone, right? It sounds like you have the correct mindset, which is, I only have so much energy. How can I be most productive? What is that 80-20 rule within our own marketing channels? And I've actually done a blog post. I'll throw up a link here for you to our 20 key traction channels a nonprofit can really pull the lever on and use to grow your business. But it's the post is more on how we think about that. And you need to identify, your top 3, top 6 channels and then test 3. And you want to set certain KPI goals for each. And you're asking yourself, how scalable is this channel? How cost effective could this channel be? And how fast can I test this channel? And you just want to move faster and test the channels you think are highest priority and then kind of tune out other needs of the organization. So you're going to have to communicate your objectives so you're allowed to do that for your team and they kind of understand your philosophy. But then naturally, you'll start to find channels that are really generating results and you just want to keep investing and going all in on them because they're really going to move the needle the most. All right, next question is from Ellen, I believe, from the Little Bit Foundation. The challenge here is we are just getting started with paid ads, so getting a strategy together and a plan in place. It's awesome that you're thinking and know that paid ads are important to test. The internet, social media, it's matured. It's become a bit more pay to play, to say the least. And the good news is most organizations and even most for-profit companies have not really been investing what they should be, especially in things like Facebook and Instagram ads, and even Google. So in Facebook and Instagram ads, that's probably where you're gonna put the most of your paid ad budget. On the Google front, you wanna try and first squeeze the most out of your $10,000 per month Google ad grant. And from there, it's all about asking your team, cool, are we making a marketing investment? Are we building brand? Are we building engagement? Is this to, foster interest and then we're making asks? Or do you expect an ROI? And are this like development? Is this like sales? You know, we need a return immediately on the ad spend. And that's gonna make your life a lot easier long term and kind of determining how you allocate those budgets, because you can have budgets to drive retention from past donors and lower churn, which you'll see a return on immediately, or you're having budgets going after brand new audiences, and that can take a bit more nurturing. Okay, next here is from Mark from the Trinity Habitat for Humanity. Biggest digital marketing challenge is getting the overall digital marketing funnel set up to work most effectively. First, I just love how you're thinking, how you think about a marketing funnel. If you're new to a marketing funnel and you're hearing this and it's like a new term for you, Google it. It just basically talks about the user experience, right? And how we're gonna have so many first-time visitors, but then what's next, which is often some sort of conversion or subscriber. And then that allows us to share our impact, share our stories. And then we wanna cross that threshold and kind of step forward of a first-time donor. And then we're focused on, you know, driving advocacy, driving a repeat gift, driving, you know, increasing capacity and retention. So thinking about the marketing funnel, and often, you know, your site looks great. Often when it comes to building a strong funnel, some of the biggest holes and weak points can be on the email automation side, which is some of the lowest hanging fruit. It's like a little less sexy than the traffic and the conversion elements, but it is so important in driving actual, you know, abandoned donation emails, abandoned volunteer forms, really thinking through that funnel. So really diving in, getting the right email platform, making sure your connection into your CRM is strong as well. And then from there, you get to have fun with it, right? Once that system's really good, then you're testing the new kind of top of funnel tactics, the lead magnets, the things that drive engagement. With that, we're out of time. But again, I want to thank you for tuning in. I can't believe we made it to episode 10. Thanks for watching. And if you like this type of content, let us know. Tweet at us at Community Boost. That's probably where we can respond to you the fastest. Hit us up in the Facebook group. And just share the love. Share the love if you find this of value. If you got somebody who's, you know, new at their nonprofit and can find our content beneficial, let them know. We're trying to produce, you know, weekly content every single week for the nonprofit sector. So till next time, thank you. Have an amazing weekend.